I can tell you that the comrades, the PNP, want Mark Golding to stay. People, should Mark Golding stay as PNP president? Comment yes or no. 100 people comment yes or no if Mark Golding will stay as PNP president, because persons are saying that they want him out. Resign, move, leave, come out, exit. But the comrades love Mark Golding. The PNP supporters love Mark Golding. Resignation talks. Mark Golding, exit, final exit from the PNP. Let us see what the PNP is going to say. Comrade supporters, 200 people like the video. Comrade people, man, comrade woman, PNP man, PNP woman. Everybody, 200 people like the video. 100 people comment yes or no if Mark Golding will stay. And we're going to talk about it. Extensive video footage will be provided in this segment, my people. Final Golding. We call this one final Golding because, my people, everything now as it relates to what is being said and done. Mark Golding's exit from the PNP. Finally, we're going to talk about it. Alright? Audio, video will be provided, including the source. And my name not waste on the time, I'm going to give you the headlines inside of course, Gratitude Thursdays. Jamaica deserve a better opposition. That is the headline. And we are going to discuss that. Mark Golding's exit from the PNP. Alright? Comrades, do you want Mark Golding to go or stay? Should he stay? Yes or no? Should Mark Golding stay as president of the PNP? Comrades, this is your video. Everybody, your video this. PNP people in. All of the comrades, all of the PNP people in. Even labor rights too. 200 I want to like the video quickly and comment yes or no. We know the comrades them enough. The PNP supporters are mighty. The people there. I want to hear from you. It is important. We must can get 100 people can tell me yes or no if Mark Golding will stay. So we're going to talk about that. Alright? Yes. Now, my people, I gave you the headlines and there is a video now to give you in what is happening currently, because this is breaking news. Virtual TV continues to give you breaking news and all updated information. Alright, we've been hearing, of course, rumors about Mark Golding's departure, his exit from the PNP to give it up to somebody else. But do you want that? The talk is yours, yes or no? 200 people like the video. Today's Gratitude Thursdays. Remember that it is only because of the Creator and His tender mercies why we are giving today. So give thanks to the Creator and give thanks to you, the viewers, the listeners, that keeps on supporting Virtual TV every single day. Share the video to everybody. You can share it with your mother, father, sister, brother, uncle, everybody. And most of all, subscribe to the channel and hit that post notification bell so that Virtual TV just content you will notify instantly. 200 comrade people like the video, 200 I want to quick and fast. Don't go the way we listen to this.
Welcome everybody. I'm visiting the Cooper's Pen community today at the invitation of Mr. Dennis Meadows and the team in North Trelawney. We know that this particular piece of land has a long history and a complicated legal history. And my role here is not to try and get to the bottom of that today. But what has happened here is a calamity, a humanitarian calamity. And the first priority must be to restore the lives of the households who have had their homes destroyed yesterday. The government has brought some tents and provided other very interim forms of assistance, and it's a start. But the permanent relocation of those who have been displaced, in consultation with them on lands where they can be permanently settled in a decent living condition, is critical at this time, and the government must proceed. The matter of lands falls directly under the portfolio of the Prime Minister as Minister of Economic Growth and Infrastructure Development. All of the land agencies of government fall under him. So he is in a position to expedite a solution to this crisis, and I'm calling on him to do so. Identify an appropriate location and make the necessary investments so that the people can be restored. That's the first issue. The second issue is the other households who are in jeopardy. because the demolition was not complete yesterday, and they have expressed an intention to return to complete it. Now, while the Cooper's Pen property has sections of it with formal titled houses, is another section which has very well established homes, concrete structures, properly built, but are in jeopardy because they don't have title for that. The question is, what is going to happen to them? And I would call on the government immediately to begin a process of negotiation on their behalf to try and find a solution. The fact of the matter is that the last PNP administration did attempt to create a community under the Housing Act for these people. It was gazetted by the Minister of Housing. However, it was contested by the owner, and the matter went to court, and in the Court of Appeal.
Alright, so let's get into it quickly, because we have a whole heap of things to wrap up today. Alright, let's go. Now, I gave you the headlines already. Now, when we speak of governance, attention naturally centers on the governing party, which holds the reins of power and makes decisions that affects the populace. Yet, the opposition has an equally important role holding the government accountable, safeguarding checks and balance, preventing the abuse of power, and presenting a credible alternative. A strong opposition is therefore essential to good governance. That is the function of the opposition. The role of the opposition is to hold the government accountable. And if you need it more simpler than that, then all you have to say is that the short word for opposition is to oppose. So their role is to oppose the government. Not everything. That's not their function. Is to like this is not me saying, oh, Andrew Wallace and his government say A, and then the opposition say no, B. No. Their function is to make sure that when Andrew Wallace say A, they look into it and see if A makes sense, and then come up with B. If A don't make sense, then come up with B. Okay? Good. Anyway, let us continue. Now, as a Jamaican, I am deeply concerned and perplexed by the conduct of the People's National Party, PNP. Almost a year after losing the last general elections, the party appears even more disorganized than before, seemingly unwilling or unable to learn from its mistakes. Recent events have only intensified by the concerns being shared. Now, only on July 20, Nationwide News shared a leaked voice note allegedly involving two members of the PNP National Executive Council, which is the NEC, discussing the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority, NARA, a proposed dedicated mechanism for managing post-disaster reconstruction following Melissa. At the very least, the conversation appeared to indicate a willingness to undermine the initiative and, if possible, smear the reputation of the CEO, which is Major General Anthony Anderson. Okay? No, that's what he said. Moving on. The matter was poorly handled. An important principle in crisis management is that such controversies demand a prompt and unequivocal response. Otherwise, others shape the narrative, public confidence erodes, and the party appears indifferent to the conduct in question. More importantly, the absence of condemnation offered little reassurance that the PNP rejects underhanded tactics to undermine a program intends to benefit Jamaica for political purposes. One would think that after such an episode, members of the party would be circumspect regarding their public utterances. Yeah. So they're talking about the role and function and the opposition leader. seem more concerning about other things more than what he actually needs to do. Leave a like on the video, share the video, and more to come. Stay tuned. Don't go away. I will be back with more.